See, the good shepherd doesn't just tell the sheep where to go. A good shepherd walks with them and walks among them. He has to. You can't lead if you're not present. You can't lead if you're not familiar with the terrain and the challenges that are facing the ones that you're trying to lead. You can't guide people out of darkness if you haven't received the light of Jesus Christ yourself. I've said it often. You've heard me say it all the time. You cannot give something you don't have. And you cannot lead from a place that you're not present in. That's why the shepherd's gifts are only effective when the shepherd is in proximity to those that he's trying to shepherd. Shepherds have to show up consistently, constantly. Somebody walks away from the church, you always go, well, where they gone, man? Forget about them, man. I'm not sure what was their problem, but I'm sure they'll figure it out sometime. I got other things to do. Shepherds, they don't disappear when things get messy or complicated. They jump into the situation, man, and they ensure the best outcome for those that they are entrusted to nurture. The goal isn't to control people, it's to nurture and guide people away from the harm that they're moving toward as they begin to grow and mature spiritually, so that they can then in turn do the same thing for somebody else. See, the problem is we don't have good discipleship in our church today. We have a bunch of 40-year-old baby Christians running around making a bunch of noise and nobody to show them and help them so they can mature spiritually. And one thing you know about a baby, man, at 2 o'clock in the morning when they're hungry or have a bad diaper, man, is they will make a lot of noise and make a lot of mess. Amen? But if we're honest, man, that's us, right? Sometimes we wander. How many people in here would say, man, I've never wandered in my life from my faith? Come on, who's gonna raise their hand? Nobody? Because we all do it. We all get distracted. We all want to chase things that we think are better. And sometimes we end up stuck, man, in situations and thought processes and habits and relationships and things that we never expected that we would be there. And you know it because that's when you say things like how in the world did I get here? And sometimes there are situations they're light, but sometimes they're life-threatening. And sometimes you can wander so far, you're like, Lord, I don't know how I'm even going to survive this. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I'm going to survive this, man. If something doesn't happen, I don't know if I'm going to survive this. But that's the amazing thing about the heart of the shepherd. Because the heart of the shepherd doesn't shame the ones who wander. Their whole heart, their whole drive is just to bring them back. Not just to go find them, but to make sure that they are also brought back home. Brought back in the fold, brought back into around people that love them and want to help them and want to develop. Amen?